The use of reference imagery is an exciting and natural part of the creative process, and artists have long used technology to help bring reference closer to their canvas. Reference imagery can be used for a variety of reasons, perhaps to help an artist recreate details of an unfamiliar subject, or perhaps as a source of stylistic inspiration. There is, however, a lack of understanding in how artists use and access their reference in today's digital creative environment. In our research, we interview artists and identify that reference is managed using a variety of ad hoc strategies. These interviews informed the design of a technology probe to capture how artists use and access their reference imagery. We conduct an open-ended study using this probe, and identify common strategies that can be exploited to better support reference in tomorrow's creative tools. Our formative interviews identify a wide range of ad hoc strategies used to integrate reference imagery. Some artists view reference in other software placed beside their image editing software. Some import their reference directly into image editing software. Some artists trace their reference, while others avoid it entirely. And managing reference visibility can easily disrupt workflow and clutter a workspace. Our formative interviews help us frame how and why reference is used. We call this the spectrum of reference. On one end of the spectrum, reference is used to help artists recreate particular details, like tracing, for example, where reference material is brought into or over the artist's canvas. A step over on the spectrum, and an artist might use reference for observational drawing, and place their reference beside their canvas. On the other far end of the spectrum, reference is used for more interpretive reasons, such as style, color, or subject. This spectrum, along with our interview results, informed the design of a technology probe. Our probe is a digital sketchpad that logs how artists access and organize reference imagery, while also addressing limitations described by artists in our interviews. Our probe introduces the concept of reference regions. These are rectangular areas on the canvas that can be associated with a reference image. When the artist's cursor enters a region, its image becomes visible. On region exit, the image disappears. We can also create global regions in our technology probe. When the artist's cursor enters a global region, all reference associated with the canvas becomes visible, like a mood board. Images can also become transparent automatically. This occurs when an image's bounds intersect the bounds of its associated region, and allows for quick and convenient tracing of reference. Our probe also provides features to mitigate design fixation. Artists can distort their images via pixelation or blurring, or apply timers to hide them automatically after an elapsed amount of time. We conduct a study using our probe, tasking artists to draw images with different reference requirements. Each drawing task sits on a different point on the spectrum of reference, and we provide a set of reference imagery for each task. Let's look at how artists access reference using data collected from our probe. We can see where artists position regions and images in context of their display device. This participant used the region over subject strategy. Here, regions are placed to allow reference to present itself only when the artist is drawing the subject at hand, providing just-in-time reference. Here we see another strategy, region away from subject. Using this strategy, the artist does not see reference while they are drawing. Instead, with a flick of their wrist, the artist can view reference for a brief moment, internalize it, and continue drawing. The tracing strategy was commonly used in our study. Artists found benefit in reference's ability to seamlessly adapt to their needs. Here we see a distribution of all participant adjustment-related events, such as creating, resizing, and repositioning of reference, sorted by median. We identify that reference management tended to take place in the early stages of study tasks. Our technology probe paints a clear picture of how artists adapt their digital workspaces to fit the needs of their reference material, and we suggest that tomorrow's creative tools can benefit from more seamless integration of reference support. Thank you for your time.